Okay. I had to thread this trampoline anyways, so I thought, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so if you guys watched me put the trampoline together before, okay, so I tried to fit the net. I tried to fit the net on the outside on these poles. See, here's the trampoline net. I tried to fit it outside on the poles. Bad idea. Silly idea. Hey, Dylan, how's it going? Um, so basically I just like stretched. I stretched it all. Ah. How's your injury today? How's your bones? Um, good. Good to hear. Well, I think I finally figured out the trampoline net, so thought I would do a live while I chatted you guys about Ooh La La Net. I'm okay. What was going on? I've got a little bit of a cold. That's kind of a bummer, but whatever. And I think I figured out this net. Okay, so you got like one long string that comes with this net. And when I had counseling the other day and I was like trying to thread this thing, okay, and I was threading it onto this outside, and then I got almost all the way around and I realized again that the net wouldn't fit that way either. So we had to unthread the whole thing and start from the other side again. So what you want to do is put it in these, you guys can see they got to go in here, okay? And so the net's got these tiny little holes on it. You guys, can you see that? I'm zooming in. See those tiny little holes, and it's got to go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and then I randomly loop it around these. And I'm hoping that when we get to the end of it today, that it'll be safe. Safety first, all right? So this is a super annoying project, so I thought I would see what you guys are doing and let you guys know that this is how it's done, because I am single mom extraordinaire. I put this thing together wrong 3 or 4 times now, and like it's come to the point where it's like, do I have the patience to work on the trampoline project? No. Do I have the patience today? So we were just down at the river, and that always helps to like build patience to be outside, right? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How is it where you guys are? Is it nice? We're in Bella Coola, BC. And we're at a balmy 10 degrees. I actually got my hoodie off. See me? See me with my hoodie off. I'm so excited about it. I kind of feel like a duck. I haven't had my hoodie off all winter, but whatever. Like a penguin with no suit, you know? So, and I have lots of videos up for you guys to upload, and they're in random order, fans. So please don't get confused about the dates. What I've tried to start doing now when I do my videos is I'll be like, hey, it's April the 18th, or it's November the 26th of 2025, because I've still got some of those to upload. So yeah, bear with me if the weather changes back and forth between like snowy and rainy and to sunny and warm. Now we're heading into springtime. Are you guys excited about your springtime? Dylan, are you going to be mobile enough to enjoy some springtime? I've ridden my bike, I think 5 times now, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's good to get out and get biking again. Get healthy, right? Get healthy. I was at my mom's and I had way too much chips, gained like 3 pounds. So I've also been not wanting to do a live because I've been concerned about my. Are you putting rocks in the hammock? I'm concerned about how I've been looking and feeling, but What can you do? Rock goes in, Wolfgang goes in. Also, if you have a hammock out in the yard, that's what he's doing here. He's got the hammock. Wait, can you see him? Yeah, you can see him. Wash a hammock. I was at work the other day and one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, the hammock's getting a tad yucky. It's getting some mold on it." So I didn't even think about that. Okay, you gotta be careful though. Don't stretch the hammock out. It's only supposed to have like 200 pounds on it or something. Oh, dude. So that is that for sure. And so stringing this takes a long time. Like literally, I was already out here for an hour there. When I got home on Friday, I was outside for an hour, and I was outside for an hour on Thursday, stringing this thing. So for it to take time, and it's silly because you'd think that they would just give you like a couple different sizes of strings, right? Because it's much the long part is pulling all the slack through and then coming back, but no, they just gave you one big long piece. And I thought about cutting it myself. I was like, oh, I guess I could cut it. I don't know why. I still don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I guess it's just that whole like, if I had to do one of those psychology tests, I guess I would not be a rule breaker because I can't even cut my own string without worrying about some sort of weird repercussions, right? So in other news too, I know I promised you guys some like resin tables, but I totally bombed on getting the wood. Yeah, I probably could have used zip ties, couldn't have I? And that would have been a lot quicker. Yep. Yep. I thought about using the you know how your shower heads come with those little plastic like claw looking things? I did use some of those. And then Wolfgang came outside and made fun of me and was like, "What are you doing, Mom?" You're right. I could have used zip ties. I guess it's just like it is. It's just human nature. It's like, oh, they gave me this piece of like rope and it's long, and I'm just gonna frustrate myself by trying to use the piece of rope that came with the project that I'm supposed to use. Anyways, how was your day, Wally? I seen. Did you go camping? I was thinking about you the other day. I don't know why, but it was just how much is gas there? I guess that's why I was thinking about you. I was wondering how much your gas is because I filled up my truck from half tank yesterday, and it was like $8. $8. Spuzz, stop. Okay, please stop. I love you, but please stop. You're shedding like fiend. Good. Wolf told me just the last couple days that 419. What does that equate? That's about the same for me, right? It must have been like $1.96 a liter or something like that. So must be around the same. Okay, so now see it's getting tight. It's getting tight. But like I got paid from work. It was so ridiculous. I got paid. I worked lots. Like I usually don't work. I usually just work a day or two because I get really bad sciatica and I actually had a panic attack too, just because like of the noise, right? Can you hear what's going on in the background here? Well, when I like my job, I'm not saying, but when I go to work, it's like this, like times 8, times 10, times 20. Must be a thing. Must be a thing. My friend one time when we were kids, he was like, I had a dream about you last night. And I was like, that's funny. I had a dream about you too. He's like, yeah, but I was with a girl and all of a sudden you were standing at the end of my bed. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh my- He's like, yeah. Bad timing. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you weren't doing that anything in my dream. You were just there. We were chilling. Yeah, but it was all right. Yeah, so yeah, I got paid like, I don't know, almost $900. And then I was all like, yeah, like I'm always in the red anyways. So it like filled up my in the red a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not so much in the red. Woo woo. Right. And then I realized I have a $330 phone bill and I got a $454 hydro bill. And I was like, oh. And it was $83 to fill up the truck from half tank. And we went grocery shopping. And actually, surprisingly, for us being in a small town, the grocery shopping was like the less painful out of everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, after I finished this hideous trampoline project, hurts my back so bad. After I finish this hideous trampoline project, we're gonna start on the seeds that you guys see, right? And that's it. And that's what I go to work for, so I can kind of be in the red, out of the red. I made a like borrowing. I made a borrow from Peter to pay Paul joke the other day at the grocery store, but I'm too old. The chick that was running the till was too young and she didn't get it. She just like looked at me like, who's Paul? Who's Never mind. All right. How is it going there, Alfred? I thought it was funny. Anyways, if you guys know anything about economics, that's like a reference to the housing bubble, right? Yeah, I know, right? Just looked at me like I was insane. But, hey, no, thank you. No, thank you. Out of my flower bed. The cat and my kid in my flower bed. Okay, but he's a cat. You're a human. Okay. Right? He does that to me all the time. I'll be like, hey, can you stop doing that? And he's like, well, Spuzz is doing it. Spuzz is a cat. Spuzz doesn't know what he's doing. Anyways, so did you get some fish? Because yeah, Wolfgang surprised me the other day with saying that he wants to go fishing, which is cool because I've got so many fishing rods from my dad. I never use them, and a fishing license is one of the things I can get cheap with my disability. I think it's only like it's regular. If you're not disabled, it's regular like $80 or something. But if you're disabled, you can get one for 20, I think. And then he doesn't need one, but he has to go with someone that has a license. So, right? I'm pretty sure. Cool. Super cool. We're almost in the spring salmon season. So I was out today hammering at some slate rock that looked very tasty. And but the river's gonna come up and blow all my good rocks out. So I'm kind of bummed about that. And see, this is still it's still too tight. I don't like it. And I even tried to leave like some extra slack on it, but I mean, after I get the trampoline going, I'm super happy. So, what are you gonna do tomorrow, Wally? Or Wolfgang's super happy, and I'm happy because he goes outside and does something. We found some old vehicles today too, stashed in the bush. So that's kind of cool. I like finding things stashed in the bush because it just gives me like a. The next time I go out, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go look at those vehicles that are stashed in the bush, right? Look like a old Ford truck and maybe a Buick of some sort. Vehicles rust really quick around here though in rainforest. So yeah. Yes. This project has been the bane of my existence. I don't know how many videos I've done where I've showed you guys that I've been like working on this thing, but when it gets finished, at least with having the net, like it won't stop a bear. But maybe if he's outside and some bears come in the yard, then at least there's like the net in between him and 4 big grizzly bears. I don't know. I don't know. I did go out and I have my spray now, and I found a flare the other day, and I kind of feel like it's my flare that fell out of my pocket because I found it somewhere like on the beach, and I was like, random flare, but I probably dropped it there like last year. So they work pretty good because you can get the like banger things and the whistler things, and you can like, you're not supposed to point them at the bear's face, but maybe you just got bad aim and you just end up pointing it at the bear's face, right? I've seen one go off right by a bear's ear, and he was like, yeah, he was running. He ran and he didn't come back. So he's probably deaf now. Right? So, because it's springtime and we have skunk cabbage. Black bears love skunk cabbage, just so you know. Okay, so here we are. Oh, like, look. See how tight that is? But I've only got a little bit more to go. So I'm gonna be so excited. So excited. So in other news, I'm gonna show you guys too. I'm finally gonna do something with all my rocks here. Made a video today where I was yakking about, because my mom's coming and she doesn't like rocks like we like rocks. Oh, do you guys have skunk cabbage too? So you got black bears out? Are you allowed to hunt black bears where you are though? Like, we're allowed to hunt black bears, but I mean, I guess I wouldn't hunt a black bear because I don't really have the capability to like make sausage or something. I heard they make really good sausage, but I don't think anybody that I know eats like bear steaks or anything like that. Okay, we're so close.
For you.
Oh, my snowdrop. Thanks.
Found that.
They're pretty, eh?
There's way more of them.
The first flowers.
Yeah,
They're a bulb.
I found 3 more.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just be careful. My rhubarb's coming up, so that's pretty cool. I did start some rhubarb
gave you
from
the-
seed a long time ago. Thank you, honey. Look, I'm almost done. So close. I think I'm gonna have enough string. Think I'm gonna have.
They're one of our
string.
first flowers. Can I put it in your tripod?
I don't know. Can you put it in my tripod?
I'll put it right here.
Yeah. So she doesn't like rocks as much as we do. So I've got to find a way to like hide them around my yard.
Why?
So, because your Cornell grandma doesn't think rocks are as cool. When I was out there visiting, she was like, "What are you gonna do when you sell your property? It's gonna be full of rocks." And I was like, sell it to somebody who likes rocks. Simple. Right?
Yeah, there's lots of people like rocks.
I don't care. I got 2 acres. I can fill it up with rocks if I would like to, but
What's this?
anyway, I'll just keep it from like building a fire pit out of them or something. Some of them I don't want to burn because no, please don't. Please don't. That's for it keeps the stand part on the bottom. Okay. It's gotta stay tight. Okay, or it'll all fall apart.
The thing I gotta use this blue one.
Anyways, so we will get back to doing a live tomorrow. Get paid this next coming week, so everybody should get some gifts because I should have money for, I don't know, 10 hours until I pay the rest of my bills, and then I will not have money.
I'll put it right
It
here.
drives me nuts how
And put it like trampoline.
we're in BC and we pay the highest in BC, even though we have the most like natural resources for hydroelectricity. We pay the most out of all the provinces because we ship all our electricity out, which is great. Economics. You love it and then you hate it, right? I don't even watch the news because I just took a bunch of economic courses, right? Yeah.
I was gonna put it right, right.
So, are you gonna eat the fish that you caught? Wolfgang says he wants to try fish. So, okay, be
Yeah,
careful.
if you don't, just send it to us.
We can't send. I don't think we're allowed to send fish over the. There's tariffs on things between where we live and the people in the States live. I don't know. Fish is a sticky thing.
I don't.
Like in BC, if you get caught
Put it in
transporting
your mouth.
fish, it's like they can take your truck and they can give you like thousands of dollars fine and they can take everything. It's pretty crazy.
Even in your house?
I am not sure about that.
Mom, put a flower in your hair.
I guess it would depend what kind of operation you had going on. Oh, I'm not putting a flower in my hair. God. Mom, 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 mom. Swear to God. Oh well, I'll miss it one day, right? One day I'll be like, it's too quiet around here. I'll be old. I'll be in an old folks home by then. Okay, so this last little bit is a pain.
Here, Mom, put this in your hair. Put this in your hair.
No, thank you.
Why?
Because I'm trying to string this. And mommy, generally doesn't put flowers in her hair. I'm not a flower girl.
Why?
Give me a rock. I'll put a rock in my hair. Yeah, I guess your daughter must. It's crazy that she's so old. Hey, or I didn't mean like so old, so grown up. That's the word I mean. Grown up. Wolfgang's always asking me stuff about. I can still kind of remember high school because I had so much fun in high school, so I can still kind of remember some things, but I definitely don't think like I used to think when I was in high school, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, last little bit. So yeah, so we're building a rock garden over there. In between my rock garden, you guys saw that I started all these plants. I started like 50 some plants or something. So while I was on vacation, most of my plants died because it got cold again. And it's okay. I got it now. Most of them died because it froze again when we were gone and it snowed again when we were gone. And so I didn't get up to Barkerville and I didn't get up to Wells. And I could have driven to Wells. Stop, please. Stop, please.
I want to do it all.
Well, I'm right near the end, so I'd like to finish it. Don't show off your belly online, okay? You're live.
Ew. I'm just doing.
Don't show any skin, please.
Why? I can't
Because.
show my arms. You can't even show my arms.
Well, I would just rather that you didn't, right? Okay? I'd rather that you didn't. Now you made me forget what I was saying. So we didn't go to.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh?
It's like. Yeah, I put some plants
Here.
outside, and the last couple days it's like minus. We had like minus 13 like a few days ago, and I didn't put the plants outside so that they got the minus 13, but I think they got like -2 or something in the last few days. So, but they're just. I started them too early inside, and they're getting too big, and they have light, and they're in a big enough pot, but they must just need that like fresh air, right? Been in the pot too long. So I'm gonna build this rock garden, and I'm gonna build like little what's the word I'm looking for? Like boulders, little like divots, little round spots where we can put the plants in. Should be good. Should be good. And we're gonna start because I'm burning outside. I'm gonna light the fire here today, and I'm gonna grab some of my more red looking rocks that are heavily oxidized, and we're going to burn them in the pit, and then the next few lives that we do, hopefully we can be doing like crushing and panning, because like I said, I never got around to
again?
I just never got around to making the wood at my friend's house. I'm gonna have to order my own planer or something because I can't get organized enough to like get to his house, do all the woodworking stuff at his house, and it makes a big mess. I didn't realize how big of a mess it was gonna make. And like he's got a wood shop because he's a carver, but then I'm like adding all this extra like sawdust, wood chips, and like I'm using his tools. So we're gonna scratch that idea totally. But I guess that means that I don't have where I was promising you guys that I was gonna make some tables. Now I'm gonna promise you guys that we're gonna do some raw processing board videos at home. Okay, I just got to organize the funds together to
Can I help on the inside?
get the equipment. Get the equipment that I need.
When are you gonna be done?
So that'll be good. And then we'll make some tables.
Going in.
Then we'll make some tables. So tomorrow we'll do a live and maybe I'll roast some rocks tonight, but I'm not going to do that in front of you guys just because I'm antsy about getting the burning going. Can you just please keep patient for a few more minutes? I'm almost there.
Like how many more minutes?
Like 5 more minutes, okay? 5 more minutes. Let's just finish the job, okay? We're so close. This job is literally taking forever. Literally taking forever. But I'll show you guys how far I've got. And then you see the bugs circling around me? A lot of bugs. Yeah. We'll get back into doing rock stuff anyways. Because the farmer's market's starting pretty quick, so
47,
pretty quick.
48.
You guys will see me. Hopefully you'll see me there. They told me this year, like everybody's poor, right? So, or like not poor, but like cost of living is just skyrocketing, right? So, so many people doing like putting gardens in that haven't put gardens in before, and like so at the craft market they told me too. The lady actually emailed me because I was so slow. Well, I'd just gotten home from vacation and it was taking me forever to unpack. And she emailed me and she was like, Tess, are you going to? I saved you a table, but they're filling up fast. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. So I do need some like more handy dandy resin ideas if you guys got some more ideas of things that you would like to see. Like Carrick's sister said something to me about like a spoon. You know how people always have like a big spoon to put their cooking spoons in. I don't want to make wind chimes, so don't throw me at that one because it's like extra. I mean, I have all the cool rocks and I have all the stuff and I could make wind chimes, but then you got to tie all the little pieces together. And it's tough at the market because people don't have a lot of money. So, you know what I mean? It's a fine line between like, oh, yeah, right, fishing lures. You're right. You're right. I could try and do that. Try and get into that.
Fish bait.
No, I can't sell fish bait because at the market you have to do that food safe thing, and Mommy doesn't have her food safe.
But you have what's fish lure?
Well, if we made fish bait, it would be like working with like what, borax, right? Borax. Yeah, fishing lures is a good idea too, though, because like we sell. I know the stores around here sell a lot of fish. I'll just have to. I'll just have to think on that. Think on that. And yeah, the spoons might be a good idea. I I want to make tables, but I'm just still kind of at like it's a lot of work. And you can get a lot of money for a table. Like I took my mom that table that I made you guys. She loves it. It's great, but it's like I'd never be mailing that thing out. It was so heavy. It was so heavy I could barely lift it. And I actually like asked a friend to come and help me lift it into the truck, but then I couldn't wait for him. I was too impatient. Lifted it in myself. But I had to back the truck up to the like I had to back the truck up to the stairs and I had to like angle it, right? And, like lean on it this way and like yeah, my mom. I took it to my mom's house and I was like, yeah, you're probably gonna want to put some felt on underneath this. Yeah. So you don't scratch your hardwood floors that you work so hard on, right? Anyways, I still want to do tables. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them out of my such a rural little town that we're in, right? Okay, we're almost there. I can see the end of the project. Woo! Like 5 more loops. So how's it going, Josh? Um,
Ow!
I know, and I like the whole like I wish I could make
Buzz.
around your license plate too, right? Those would be cool too, right? Spaz! I know, I like you too, man, but don't lean against me right now. You're shitting like a fiend.
What?
Literally, when I had a panic attack the other day, I don't know if you guys have panic attacks, but like, suppose you got in my room. My room is like my one fur free place where I don't get like fur in my mouth and fur in my shirt and fur in my underwear. And like, he got in there and he laid on the bed, and I was so overstimmed, anyways, from being at work. And like, I cried. I had to take myself out for a minute and like sit on the floor, and I just like sobbed because I was just like, oh my God. There was like fur all over my bed, fur all over my pillows. I'm like, fur. I'm covered in fur. Like,
How's that?
so bad. So bad.
You have to get that one where he said, "You covered in fur."
I'm covered in fur. You guys
You
watched that with the Muppets, right?
You're gonna
That
have to
little
get
red
rid of
guy.
the free
You know what I'm talking about, right? That's,
fur.
you seen that skit?
Those four things we
It's
said
like,
it.
it's a long time ago, but and he's like, I'm covered in fur, burner, burner, burn. When you touch it, I purr, burner, burner, burn. And then he's like, fur, fur, fur. Keeps you cold, keeps you warm when it's burr. Right? If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta YouTube it. I'm pretty sure it's the Muppets. It's an old one. It's from like probably even like younger than me, but probably like I probably made in the I don't know, what do I want to say, 70s. I want to say the 70s. Yeah, the red guy with a hat. I can't remember what his name was. Can't remember. Okay, we're at the end. Now look, now I've got all this extra.
It's
I should
done.
have cut it. Should have cut it. Hey.
It's done.
Yeah, you can jump on it now if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna try to set you guys up here so you can see.
Actually,
Okay, there we go. Wolfgang's gonna jump on it.
now I can finally do backflips on the thing.
I can't believe it. I shan't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't turn this off for a second.
Mom,
No, thank you. I just pee myself and then I gotta go inside.
come on. Come on.
You know, for those of you that don't know, casualty, giving birth.
Come on, Mom.
No, thank you. No, thanks. I'm good. Thanks. Okay. No. Okay. So then, this is what I'm up to. So there's a line up here. Okay. So all this, like last year, I put potatoes in here or whatever, but people are always telling me like, don't put your potatoes in the spot where you put your potatoes in before you get potato blank, which I don't know if that's true or not, but it's a thing. So this guy was heavy. Some of the slate was here from before, and then some of it I've like borrowed from miscellaneous places. Some of it's from my grandparents' place, which is cool because now the house is sold. So it's like heritage slate, pass me down slate. So then we're gonna walk over this way. So on this piece, these pieces here, like I'll take some of my other rocks and I'll do like basket lip things down here. See where this rock is? Okay, imagine that there's like a plant there, and I'll set up like a, what is the word I'm looking for? A terrace. That's the word I'm looking for. Like if you looked at like the rice fields in like Bhutan, yeah, yeah, or whatever it is. What is that place that's got like all the good growing agricultural stuff? The Maya, the Bhutan, Vietnam. Okay, so I'll put another one here, and then you can walk down here kind of. These are kind of, I had them better. They were cut out better. But then Wolfgang started like, I don't know, decided he was going to roll his ball down here and knock him and Spuzzy just started knocking all this extra dirt down there. So these ones will look better. I'll dig those ones out. And then I've got all that to work with over by my bike. See that? It's cool, eh? Yeah, yeah. What kind of beer? Did you, when I was in Quesnel, I don't know if you, no, I haven't aired the video yet. Because they had that world's greatest carrot cake when I was in Quesnel, which was super cool. I wish that I would have actually got there on the day where their Guinness Book of World Records was filming, but I didn't know what was happening. There was just like all these like people gathering, right? And I'm like not from there, and my mom's kind of like not, she's not as cool, or she's not as extroverted as I am, right? So she was like, I'm not going in there. And I was like, what's going on? So I didn't get a picture of it that day or get to meet the Guinness Book of World Records because that would have been cool. I would have walked right over there and been like, I'm Maddogmountainarts. My name's Tess Duncan. All right. um, but they had carrot cake beer too, which is weird, right? Weird. I'll have to Google it. I know I don't drink beer either. Wolfgang was asking me about it this morning, but I'm allergic. It makes me really, really sick. Okay, so all these are gonna go in there. I've been cleaning up the, I don't know if I showed you guys yet about the raspberries. This is my raspberry patch. It's huge, but you got to come in here in the spring and like kill these, right? I made other videos about it, but see how like, right? These got to come out. So wear your gloves though, because they still have a lot of like sticky or springy needles. And are you crazy? Does your face go beet red? Mine goes beet red, and I get a headache. And then I'm out. And then I've got this pile here, so we're gonna dig up this pile. It's gonna go over there. I might move these because I've been thinking about. I've got because I've got random like half or slate, half or just cool rocks that I brought home. Might move those and put them over there, but we'll see. That's a lot of work, and there's the river to explore and the yard to clean up and plants to plant and things to do. So that's what's up. But I just wanted to show you guys the start of it because I think it'll be cool when I finish it. I'm hoping it'll be cool. And we'll put plants in there. It's just basically extra growing room, right? And then there's another, I've got another piece over here behind the house. Look. Yeah, yeah. So, and that piece has never been, that's all like, it's never been cleaned up over there. So I might get there, but yeah. So that's that. But in between that, I'm going to try to do some cool videos for you guys where we make some stuff. But if you don't see too much of me besides this yard work stuff, Spuzzy. Ah, there. No, he's fine, but he's driving me nuts. So, okay, let's see. Oh, good somersault. Good thing we got the net there. Good thing we got the net there. Super appreciate you guys. This is what I brought home today. Let's have a quick look. Because it's been interesting in the places that I've been now and the people that I've seen, and it's really starting to get some like really starting to get some like recognition. Like when I was in Quesnel, quite a few people that saw me out filming, like Nile River commented on my YouTube, but I did get like private messages and people that I saw recognized me, which was super cool. So I know we're kind of like slowly inching towards 5,000, but I'm also like, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Facebook, right? So I'm really starting to get noticed, which is kind of cool, right? So, um, but with that also comes like with making some more serious content. Like it's cool to get on here and just chat with you guys. Like I always love chatting to you, Wally, and I always like seeing Josh and Dylan becoming fast friends. And there's Rick and like Carrick and Chris and all my friends. You guys are great. I love that part of it. And you guys have not been super demanding about the things that I do. And I'm not saying that other people are either, but like I was at work and the chick that I work with said her daughter watches me online and she like wants to meet me and hang out. And the chick was like, actually, she's super starstruck. She just watches your channel all the time. But she, I would, okay, let's do it. Good job. But along with that, yeah, and I'm super excited about it. But I feel this like, along with that, I'm like, oh, I better start doing some more stuff because then the chick I work with, she was like, do you really actually like find any gold? And I'm like it's such a touchy subject, you know, like some of the materials that I bring home, yeah, I'm sure there's gold in it, but am I like processing gold and like hoarding it away like a giant? No. All right. Like I'm just kind of like picking up cool rocks, enjoying whatever, and trying not to lose my mind because like Wolfgang is a lot. Like you guys, you hear him in the background or whatever. He is like that 24/7. And I love him and it's great. It just goes on and 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 on. So I like I don't have a minute to think to like organize anything together to be like, oh hey, let's do a show on sulfides or oxides or like I try, but it doesn't work. Doesn't work. So I'm gonna keep trying. You guys are gonna have to watch my shorts. When I was out of town, I hit the library. I got some really good books. I took pictures of all the books. Oh, did you? Are you, you did? We're not hoarding it anymore. Kind of gotta hoard it like giants, Molly. No, I get that. I get that. And like that's what I kind of wish I was. Okay. I kind of wish I was like I'm kind of kicking myself because I should be selling more rocks. I should be processing more gold. I should be making more resin. I should be, but I'm just kind of like, I just like making videos for you guys, honestly. And I like sharing cool things that we find and learning and learning. Like, but so my shorts, I'm gonna try to like get some of the information from the library books in on my shorts. I'll try to like match it with the rock that I'm showing in my short. But there's times where it might not be because I gotta flip back through my library all the time, which is kind of like jazzy, just jazzy pants, right? So no, no, they don't pause. They don't pause at all, right? Well, I'm sorry that you had to. I hope that you can get out. Are you gonna go to California this year? I gotta reapply for my passport. Like, I have the right to get us. Well, I obviously have the right to get me a passport. I have the right to get Wolfgang a passport. But I did get rejected the first time that I applied here, so I gotta try again. And I have to like write some fancy letters or whatever. So it would be cool if we could drive down and meet you. Cause California's not that far. Wolfgang really wants to go to Monster Jam, and I would really like to do that for him. And I'm sorry, I'm just turning this around randomly because I could have sworn that when I brought it home, and I shouldn't be touching it a whole bunch because I think it's got the asbestos fibers in it, but maybe this isn't the one. But that would be my plan, and I would like to do some meet the fans. I stopped and met a fan in Williams Lake. Well, he's kind of like a friend, but he's kind of like a fan. I don't know how many videos he watches, but met him through my you know, my fame and fortune here online. Isn't that cool? Look at the shine. Um, and it's got this I thought was interesting, this tiny little hole. What was in that little hole? But this piece is cool because you can see like the fibers of the asbestos minerals, right? And it's kind of got this cool sheen. Love it. Very cool grains. Okay, can't hear you either. There you can see more of the acular needles. So it was cool to like stop and like meet that person, and I would love to do more. Like I thought we could start doing meet the fans videos, right? This I thought was interesting. Look at that. You see that? Like good chance that it's just like chalcopyrite. But if I'm gonna find gold around here, I'm gonna find it locked inside the horn blends or the greenstone, right? You see it? I feel like it's not brassy enough. I feel like it's not the right shape. I say that and then I get looking at it and I'm like, but anyways, so this is an interesting piece because while it is like a horn blend, you can see Wolf. Good job.
The 380 degree spin.
It's bright yellow. Okay, well then maybe it's chalcosite. Chalcopyrite. It's chalcosite, isn't it? But I feel like this has got some weight to it. This is a heavy rock. Anyways, it's also cool because you can see why the hornblende is a phyllosilicate mineral because it's got this telltale acular needle structure. And this piece I just thought was particularly cool, like road paint. Mm. I have some other pieces, but this one's more brassy. But I'm gonna roast this, even though it is such a great specimen for being able to like see the lines. I'm still gonna roast it. Well, what about this? What about that? I hammered this out of a piece of slate today. What do you think about that? And it had bugs in it, but the bugs looked empty. It looked like it had been, it was a big piece of slate, and then it like whirly patterns on it. I mean, like that's really yellow. But anyways, I'm gonna roast these ones. I wanted to drag the whole piece home, but it was way too heavy. It was like way too big. Way too big. But it does have some pretty colors. Yeah, and it's got tiny little holes. You see where you can see the hole where it had something in it? Sorry, my camera's all like, right? It was filled with these where there was something there, but it got like tumbled out in the water, right? Tumbled out in the river, burn, and had some of this. Like, what is that? Interesting, hey? So I just need to find something to burn these in, and then I'm gonna burn them and crush them and pan them. So I'm gonna light the fire, and then I'm gonna, yeah, what is leached? Where it just like, I always assume they're like tumbling through the river and it just like gets drug out. What's leached again? Remind me on that. What's leached? What's leached, sirs? And then so a bunch of small pieces like this. there's lots of these on the riverbank across from my house. I really could like bring them home all day, but but I don't because I'm being respectful. Anyways, so in this one, I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but it's sitting here. But here is also a very good. I will have to wash my hands after I touch this, but isn't that cool? Look at the needles on that. Look at the asbestos in there. Okay, so that is definite. I'd say actinolite. Pretty cool, eh? It's like Jaws.
You forgot some net piece thing.
Yeah, I haven't finished
You got
the new Satsum. So this piece is relatively harmless, like this. I mean, unless I'm gonna start rubbing it and touching my face or smashing it with a hammer, kind of thing. But I usually go in and wash my hands after I touch them. So, catch us tomorrow around 5, and we'll do a. Oh yeah, this guy too, you guys. Look at this thing. I feel like dealing back this home for me. Look at this. Isn't that a nice piece? Look at it. Oof. Cool, eh? Look at the patterns on that. Isn't that nice? And then that was the piece that was stuck in the dirt. And this was the top. Oh my god. Cool, eh? Love it. Love it. Okay. Oh, but I gotta go. So you guys will see me tomorrow. Let's say like try like 4 or 5. Do like a draw. I'll try and show you. Hopefully I'll get a little bit farther with this project out here. I'm gonna pull the hose out and spray all my rocks. We should have a look at them. Yeah, right. Thanks. We have a good time with all our rocks. Rocks are fun. I don't know, gardening's okay too. I got a whole bunch of seeds I want to show you guys too. I got a whole pile of seeds. So that's exciting. So you guys have a happy Saturday evening. We might be live later playing video games. It depends. You don't have to watch the video games though. I get a little bit like I'm not very good at Minecraft. You'd think I would be good at Minecraft because I like minerals, but so lame. But anyways, good to see everybody. Good to see you, Josh. Thanks, Wally, for all your tips and hints. Appreciate it a lot. And that's a Mad Dog Mountain Arts video. Let's get some dinner. Okay, bye. See ya.